One method for securing the mandible for mouth closure is the use of a needle injector. And needle injector is a manual instrument. Also, they can be electric if you have one of those. And it takes a needle injector and this wire with a little barb on the end. And that wire will go in the needle injector. Okay. And let me show you that. The wire in the needle injector. Now we're going to inject two wires, one in the maxilla, the upper bone here of the mouth, and one in the mandible, to the lower, the jawbone. You're going to put the needle, you're going to first inject it in the nasal spine of the maxilla. The nasal spine is this little barb. It's kind of like a little jut out of the bone just here on the underneath the nose. But you're going to inject the bar into the nasal spine. What if they have dentures? Dentures typically have a little notch in the top of the upper plate, and you can use that area to insert the barb into the maxilla. Remember that dentures are actually personal property of the family, the decedent. And if you're making a removal at a hospital, you may want to ask if they do not have dentures, they're missing teeth. You may want to ask the hospital if they have those, or ask the family if you could take those with you. It's a lot easier. You want to have those in the decedent prior to closing the mouth. It's really difficult to put them in afterwards. Okay, we'll continue with using the needle injector. So you're going to place the needle injector and the barb into the nasal spine of the maxilla, and then we're going to squeeze it maybe a couple times, and then we can remove it, and you're going to see where it is securely attached right in here. Then we're going to do the same thing to the mandible, the lower. You see there's a little place here that you can that holds the wire itself. Don't wrap your needle injector wire around that, because then it's going to snap. That's just holding it in place, and it allows the wire to still have some movement this way. All right, so then you're going to lower the lower jaw. You're going to put the needle injector in place. Okay, this is hard to do in the theater. Okay, so then we have it in place as well. What you will then do is you're going to close the mouth. I use the underneath of one hand to hold the jaw, and then you're going to take the wires, twist them together, okay? So then you're going to have the mouth secure, the mandible and maxilla bone secure. And then what you will do is take some scissors and you're going to cut that off, the extra. And then you can take your tweezers and use that to bend this wire down. I'm going to make sure that's bent down. You don't want it to poke you if you're manipulating the lips, and also you don't want it to affect the natural curvature of the lips and the mouth. Advantages of using our needle injector: it's quick, it's easy, usually don't have any problems with it, except, which would be our disadvantages, if there's atrophy of the jaw or mandible, meaning that the teeth have worn down over time, the gums, the bones have worn away, and you're going to have a hard time getting that injector barb to stay in place. I also suggest, if you're having a ship out, that you use an alternate method such as suturing, because there is a chance through a lot of motion of shipping that this barb could come undone and maybe have a little separation on the mouth. I know a lot of mortuary services I'm familiar with will go ahead and use a suture every time, just so they're really comfortable and secure that the mouth will remain secure. So that is our needle injector wire placement for mouth closure.